Today's podcast is brought to you by a company who we have been using for years and takes up significant shelf space inside of our own kitchen. Biosteel Sports Nutrition.
It was a product created out of necessity 8 years ago and is trusted by athletes like Connor McDavid, Tyler Seguin, Brooke Henderson, Rosie MacLennan, and Andrew Wiggins.
They're really a leader in sports drinks for everyone from professional athletes to everyday champions.
Understand something, guys. Nothing worth ever having in this world comes easy.
Do what these champions doing if you're going to be a champion.
You control your outcome.
Who am I?
I'm a champion.
What up, champions, and welcome back to a brand new Biosteel breakdown. We're going deep today. Today might be the most important Biosteel breakdown we've done yet in regards to the GYM. The gym.
The gym.
The gym. I'm Adrian. I'm joined by my co-host,
Sylvie.
And you know who we are because you're here every week watching all of these. And if you're new, welcome. Thank you for being here. We break down a new topic in health and wellness every single week. We try and do it in a short period of time. So it's just a quick shot of information to carry you into the weekend and into the next week and something that you can implement instantly. So that's what we want. So today's topic, you want to intro it?
How to build a consistent gym routine.
This is the most popular question we get, and I know we say that every time, but this is the most popular question that we get at social events with people who are not already at the gym. So people that want to start, that have an interest, maybe they heard an episode or they just, for whatever reason, they want to get to the gym, they want to lead a healthier lifestyle, and they say, I want to, but it's so hard. So we want to break it down.
Yeah, and I think one of the biggest things too is like the consistency. So it's,
Right.
They might go to the gym or have started and stopped and started, but it's that consistent like every week. And when your schedule gets thrown off, how do you continue to go?
So we have a 3P approach.
3P approach.
We just made that up 2 minutes ago because it happened to work out that way. So we have a 3P approach. We're going to break it down. So what's the first P?
The first P is purpose. So having a goal and understanding why you actually want to go to the gym. And this is with, anything that you're starting up, there has to be a reason why. And, asking the 3 whys are really important. So you can break that one down.
Well, I think you can't just say why one time. So if you ask me, like, I don't know, give me, Adrian, what do you want for dinner? And I say chicken, and you say why? I say, well, it's tasty. And then you ask me why again. And I said, oh, because I know it's good for me. And then you ask me why again. And I say, because I want to be a better performer in life. And that's why I want to eat chicken and vegetables for dinner. Okay. That's a silly example, but that's why. So that's why I think it's important to ask yourself that question more than once. Like, why do you want to go to the gym? Really break it down. Mm-hmm. I want to go to the gym because I want to be in better shape. Well, why do you want to be in better shape? Because when I get up in the morning, my back hurts and it's hard for me to start my day. Well, why do you not want your back to hurt? Well, because my friends are going to Peru in a few months. We're all going and I don't want to hold anyone back and I want to be able to climb the mountain and see this amazing scenery. Well, now we have a real reason. And that kind of blends into our next section in there, right? So different types of whys, different types of goals. And that's kind of you talk about this a lot. So
yeah, I talk about this with all of the clients that I work with. We have extrinsic goals. So that would be something like, I want to get in shape.
It just got so dark in here. I think the sun just set.
Sorry, I want to get in shape for, a vacation or something that has an end period. Or, I want to get in shape to look good, which is just a very generic answer. And I think everybody wants to look good. But there has to be an intrinsic why. So that would be, how you actually feel about your goal as opposed to, and how it's, again, what feelings it's going to bring up as opposed to that, short monetary, like, I just want to look good. I want to get ready for this vacation. And so examples of that would be, obviously the confidence piece. So normally, people do want to get to the gym to look good. I'm not saying that they don't, but what is that actually going to mean? So it could mean having more confidence. In other situations, it could be, having enough energy to be, more productive at work and what that's going to do for, the family and productivity in general. It could have, again, more, it could be having more energy for, playing with kids, avoiding genetic, predispositions. That's a huge one as well. So those are examples of like what keeps you going every single day, and those reminders of like, okay, this is how it makes me feel, as opposed to just, okay, I just need to get to this vacation and I just need to get the first 10 pounds and then I'll feel good, because you'll never feel good after that first marker. There's always that consistent feelings of wanting to do something. There can never be an end point with this type of thing, and that's why our intrinsic goals, so how we actually attach these feelings to our goals, is what's going to make a difference. And, I love the athlete example, because it's like, okay, our Olympians right now, like they do it for more of a reason than just being an Olympian. 4 years is a long time to train in between those big competitions. They, are obviously doing it for their country, but they have those deeper whys and what it means for them to be an Olympian. Otherwise, they would not put their bodies through all of that training and what they do every single day. And I'm sure you can attest to this as an athlete.
For sure. So I think the first piece is go deep on purpose, right?
Deep on purpose, yeah. Went on a little rant there.
The next P?
Preparation.
Prep. I think preparation is super important. It's often undervalued. You need to remove barriers to entry. So the harder something is to do, the less likely we are going to do it when it's not yet part of our routine. So if it's not ingrained, if it's not automatic, the more steps there is to get to that action, the more difficult it's going to be. So we need to take away that the preparation. We need to have that preparation to take away those barriers. So packing your bag the night before. So when you wake up in the morning, you don't have to pack your bag. It's already done and your clothes are already laid out. So you just saved yourself 10 minutes in the morning where you have to navigate through and might not make it out the door to the gym. Stuff like that seems so simple, seems so easy, but it's important. Like, when are you going to go to the gym? Are you going to do it right before work, or are you going to do it after work before you go home? Because once you go home, you might start making dinner and then you realize that you didn't do laundry and now you need to sweep the floors and vacuum. And you've put all these barriers in front, like, oh, I will go to the gym, but I need to do these things first. But if you just went on your way home from work, none of that would have interfered and you would have been like on track and ready to go. So I think that is a super important aspect of setting up this new routine. So prepping for it. And I know you can speak further on this.
Yeah, I mean, it comes down to, like you said, just being realistic about, what you can do and how much you can commit to in the beginning. So, preparation, I think, has to go in small steps. It's the same with meal prepping. It's like if someone tries to carve out 7 hours of their week when they only carved out half an hour before, that's a big jump. So, being realistic about the preparation and like what you can do, based on your schedule and your priorities.
So don't go too big, just small bites at first, I guess.
Small bites at first. Yeah, exactly.
To use a nutrition example.
What's that?
To use a nutrition example.
Always. And then
the third P?
The third P.
The third P is to plan.
Yeah. So it's like anything in life. If you don't have a plan, it becomes really difficult to follow through with, the actual goal, right? So if you have a goal, typically you start, by seeing what it is that you can do and planning to get to that goal. And it's no different for coming up with a, consistent workout routine. It's, okay, if I want to work out, but if I just go to the gym and I have no idea what I'm doing and no plan, it becomes really difficult to, go through those other steps, tap into your why, and then prep to do it. That stuff takes effort. So the plan really does make a big difference.
And it doesn't need to be perfect, right? Sometimes we struggle on that. We think it needs to be the perfect plan. It just needs to be enough to get you started. So if you're going to the gym and you don't really know what to do, well, you might, if you know a few things, start with those things, like plan for those things. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure what to do on these exercises, but I know that I can go on the treadmill for 10 minutes to start my workout. And then I want to use the free weights a little bit. And then I want to finish off with some planks. Yeah. Well, now you have a plan. Now you have a course of action. Now you're ready to go when you get in there. So it's not as overwhelming.
Yeah, something is always better than nothing. And I think, like any field, it can get pretty complicated with the what to do. Like I talk about this with nutrition all the time, but especially with strength training, if you look at the types of workouts even that we do with professional athletes, it's very basic lifts. They're just different, ways of implementing it. So, if you have 4 exercises that you do and you feel good about it and they're full body, or even if you're starting with some machines, like that's okay. It's a start, right? So
I like that. So here's what we're going to do, guys. We are going to put together, and we have put together, and the link is down below, a downloadable, easy starter gym workout pack, so to speak. So there's a few workouts there, a little 4-week program to get you started. Super basic. Everything's easily laid out, really, really easy. So you can go download it, head over to our website and sign up, and we'll send that out to you. And hopefully that can help you on this kickstart, because we want more people active. We want more people healthy. We want you in the routine and consistently working towards it.
Absolutely.
And I think, I think that's important. So that's what we'll do. It's free. Try it out. You get a little piece of what we do every day, and hopefully that kickstarts your routine. And then from there, you can just keep running with it.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
I was just going to say, to recap, we have our purpose. So we need a purpose, a plan, our purpose for why we're doing it, a preparation plan, and then a plan. That's it, preparation plan.
But it's true. They go hand in hand. All 3 of them go hand in hand. So those are the 3 Ps. Don't forget them. Nice, easy, straightforward. Remember to head over to biosteel.com. Use the code word
CHAMP Lifestyle, capital C, capital L.
And you get 15% off all the great products they have. And those are great for the gym too. So there you go. You can build those into your routine. Check back next Friday for a brand new Biosteel breakdown, and have a great week, guys.